This is the GVM RGB video light. It does both white light, warm light, and RGB colors. If you remove the filter here, you can see that there's actually 3 separate LEDs. One's gonna be a pure white LED, one's gonna be the yellow LED right there, and then the other one is the RGB one. So when you are turning on the light, I have batteries in this, but you can also plug it in. That one over there is plugged in. When you turn it on, there's an on switch for whether you're using battery power or through the plug. So I'm gonna switch that on to battery. Right now I have this one in master, and then that one's set to slave. So anything I do on this one is gonna adjust on that one as well. Let me switch it to a color so you can see. In the app as well, you can connect to this one, or one of them is Wi-Fi, and you would set the mode to Wi-Fi. You would connect to one LED on your phone. So this creates a Wi-Fi hotspot. You would connect to this on your phone. From the app, you're controlling this, and then this then sends a signal to that one. So you're still able to use slave modes when using Wi-Fi. You start seeing better transitions between the colors when your brightness is all the way up. This one's party. You can change the milliseconds on how fast the colors change. So on lightning, I have it on lightning, and I just pushed in on this wheel and it flashed. Maybe in lightning mode, you have to push it every time if you wanna. Look at the Wi-Fi networks here, and where we got a GVM LED. The default password, I think, is GVM_admin. You can change that. Once you have the app downloaded, you open it up, it's gonna have you register. Just enter in your email and then enter in any password. I recommend not using any password you've used before. Once you sign in, you don't really have to sign in again. And if you forget your info, just register again with a different password. Okay, so now we're in. Okay, and then when you go switch device, we're gonna want to choose the RGB light. And click that one. Okay, see how up here now it says connected. Okay, so now that I'm connected, I can sit here and adjust this temperature, or turn it off, or turn it on. I've just noticed that when I use the power button, sometimes it doesn't come back on, but if I wanted the lights off, I could always just take this brightness here, drag them down when they shut off, and then when I turn it back up, they're still on. Okay, so then right here you have your saturation controls. Obviously, it's a lot easier to spin these dials and stuff on the phone than it is on the back of the device, especially that brightness. This brightness dial just goes immediate, whereas this one, man, you have to spin it for an hour just to get to 100%. I'm adjusting the brightness on the device, yeah, and now the app says 82, so that's good. So that updated both ways. Cool. 5600 all the way to 3200. It's doing this on both lights. And again, this one's on slave, this one's on master. And then those are the channels, and then your colors, and that's pretty much it. I mean, system settings in this thing is if you wanted to, change the username and password or the SSID. And then the switch device is just because this one single app controls multiple devices. So if your light has RGB in it, just do the RGB.